The door clicked shut behind Elena, her heels echoing down the hallway like distant thunder. Mark froze in the kitchen, phone in hand, her phone forgotten on the counter. A notification lit the screen. "Can't wait to feel your hands again. Tonight." From Alex. His heart slammed against his ribs, a cold sweat breaking out as he stared at the words. They'd been married 5 years, built a quiet life in their modest apartment. She thought he was just a mechanic, scraping by. She didn't know about the billions hidden in trusts, the empire he'd walked away from to find real love. But this couldn't be real. He set the phone down, hands trembling. Denial washed over him first, a warm blanket against the chill. Maybe it was a friend, a joke. Elena had always been his anchor, vibrant, with that laugh that lit up their tiny living room. They'd met at a coffee shop. She a struggling artist, drawn to his simple charm. No flashy cars or designer suits for him. He wanted her to love him for who he was, not what he had. But lately she'd been distant, her smiles forced, her touches brief. "Work's killing me," she'd say, slipping into bed late, smelling of unfamiliar cologne. Perfume, he told himself. Just perfume. That night, as she hummed in the shower, Mark paced the bedroom. The message burned in his mind. He shouldn't snoop, but suspicion gnawed like a rat in the walls. He picked up her phone again, thumb hovering over the passcode, her birthday. Messages flooded the screen. "Your husband's a nobody. Leave him for me. I can give you the life you deserve." Alex was her gallery boss, wealthy, connected. Photos too. Elena in a silk dress he didn't recognize. Alex's arm around her waist. Mark's stomach churned. How long? Why? Over dinner he watched her twirl pasta, her eyes avoiding his. "How was your day?" he asked, voice steady despite the storm inside. "Fine. Busy." She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. "Sold a painting today. Alex says I have real potential." "Alex, huh?" The name tasted like bile. "You talk about him a lot." She shrugged, sipping wine. "He's just helping my career. Don't be jealous, Mark. We're barely making rent. I need this." Jealousy? It was betrayal slicing through him. He nodded, forcing a laugh. "Yeah, sorry. Love you." "Love you too," she murmured. But it felt hollow, like an echo in an empty room. Days blurred into a haze of heartache. Mark tailed her one evening, heart pounding as she met Alex at a upscale bar downtown. Through the window he saw them, her hand on his thigh, their laughter intimate. Denial cracked. Anger surged, hot and blinding. How could she? He'd given up everything for authenticity, and she'd chased the illusion of more. Back home, he confronted her in the dim light of their bedroom. "Who's Alex really?" She froze, phone clutched tight. "What do you mean?" "I saw the messages. The pictures." His voice broke, tears stinging. "You married me thinking I was poor, but you don't know the half of it. I'm not who you think." Elena's face paled, then twisted in confusion. "Mark, it's not." "Not what? Not you cheating because you want luxury? I hid my wealth to find someone who loved me. Not my money. And you proved me right." "Wealth." She laughed bitterly, eyes wide. "You're delusional. Alex offers stability, excitement. Our life is suffocating, Bill's boredom. I deserve better." The words gutted him, trust shattering like glass underfoot. Anger gave way to raw heartbreak, a void where love once bloomed. "You deserved me," he whispered. "But I deserve truth." He walked out that night, leaving behind the apartment, the facade. In his car, he called his lawyer. Time to reclaim his life, the billions waiting like a forgotten shadow. Elena would wake to divorce papers and headlines. Hidden heir revealed. She'd realize what she'd lost, but too late. As dawn broke, Mark drove into the sunrise, the pain a dull ache. Betrayal had stripped him bare, but in the ruins he found clarity. Love wasn't about hiding or chasing. It was raw, unflinching honesty. And in that perhaps he'd find it again. But for now, the road ahead whispered of healing, 1 mile at a time.